I mean, the first time we played, it's weird as hell. It's a strange pub to walk into. I think 2.5 years ago when we first played there, and after having that smell punch you in the face pretty violently for the first couple of hours, after a while you start to nestle in and it starts to feel a little bit more like home.
Back then, they didn't have the scanners, so everyone was allowed in. The whole room was like, it looked like it was beaten up.
Like first turning 18 was never really the place to like go, because like it's pretty, fair few fights would happen there, like especially because what was 4 years ago now, like when I first turned 18, there was like fair few fights.
First time I went to the Cambridge, I saw a Smith Street band, and that was when the whole, they had the outdoor area in the main room and the warehouse room didn't really even exist. And I watched multiple people being punched in the head, just flat out. And it's a reputation that Newcastle has been really bad for in the past in terms of violence and physical aggression, and verbal aggression.
Three is just like, it's there. Like as soon as you walk in, you just feel it straight away. From the drum skins that are on the roof in the small room, and to bands that have been tagging up like the bathrooms and stuff upstairs, and you know that whoever's written that could have been just like one of the biggest bands in Australia. You just have absolutely no idea. There's just such a feeling about it.
The biggest way that I've seen the Cambo change has been through the change in clientele. Like without a doubt, it's way less hostile now, I reckon.
It's more of a music venue now, more than what it was.
The one thing I can say that stands out from the Cambridge and the other pubs is that it doesn't feel like a pub at all, it feels like a venue. Even with the crowd railing bar at the front of the stage, just lets people hang over and lean forward. It's kind of like a festival kind of vibe.
It's a very chill vibe. It's good, but like if you have those like big shows, it's like it goes off.
The thing that the Cambo is now is it's sort of like it's become this like really inclusive, like really good spot to go. Like there's a whole safe place thing. I think it was like Rave Tapes played a show there, and it was like a whole massive part of it was promoting it being a safe place. Like they had like posters up on the wall and stuff like that. It was like there's something going on, text this number, everything like that. So instead of, you know, having all that bad shit going on, it's like they've completely turned it around to be like a really nice, like happy place, I suppose, yeah.
And it's a reputation that Newcastle has been really bad for in the past. And since then, they've really transformed it into a safe space.
It's very much a nucleus for Newcastle and Newcastle's sound that it's creating.
The live music scene, I find it's a really fantastic venue that feels safe. There's security guards everywhere that look after you, and there's staff you can always go and talk to if there's any kind of issue.
I think Cambo has a great rep. It's especially on Sundays, it seems a bit of a cult thing in Newcastle. Everyone just seems to go to the Cambridge, and even outside of Newcastle, got a great rep. I hear people talk about it and was like, oh, what's a Cambridge like? Should we play there? And the answer's always yes, because it's the best like venue with the most amount of foot traffic in Newcastle.
There's way more people at the Cambo that you can actually talk to push yourself further in the career. The amount of people that we've met, like we would never have played in Sydney if we hadn't had the chance to speak to people like that. So it's like, playing at the Lass is great, all those places are great, but the Cambo's where you're going to actually meet the people who seem to be a little bit more serious about it.
Be mine, baby, baby. Perfect darling, since so far away now. Swim to shore and strand.
People are always there, and it's a lot easier to get friends, family, and just fans or just random people to come to a show.
Newcastle's just got something about it that is just very formative, and very cultivative. It's a very, very lovely part of the world.
I think the future of the Cambridge is just hopefully in 20, 30 years being that pub that all of us musos and friends look back on and go, that was the place to be. And it's still going. It's still supporting live music. It's still supporting safe spaces. It's still looking after the people and celebrating music and entertainment. That's the future.
Always hoping to be somewhere else. Here the grass looks greener.